in large part to people like you. I'm going to do something a little different tonight, but in order for you to get more of a context or a sense of maybe who I am and what I was going through in the wake of Jane's death and the recreation of my relationship with the wilderness, I'm going to read to you something that's really not seen the light of day in public yet. This is a... Oh, a train. This is a part of an essay that I've been working on for some time, and again, I'm trying to maybe create a threshold into this issue of recovery from a devastating loss. When Jane died on the Kopka River, she was missing for 3 days, and I was very busted up, had to crawl out 4 miles and be helicoptered to 150 miles to Thunder Bay. And when they finally found her body and did a recovery, she wanted to be cremated, I knew that, and I wanted to be able to carry her ashes literally back in our old treasured, which I still have, 79 Chevy van with 350,000 miles on it, which we actually customized in 1979. And we had been off for 3 weeks of fantastic time together up in Canada in this van. And that particular effort was the only thing I could focus on. I wanted to do that. So a good dear friend of ours, Martha Young, flew to Thunder Bay, and since my leg was broken, wasn't really supposed to be driving, she offered and understood immediately the importance of this little ritual. So the Canadian authorities moved heaven and earth, and I was able to have Jane cremated in Thunder Bay, and we began heading west. Somewhere on the far side of Winnipeg, in a town I haven't so much forgotten as never knew, Martha pulls the van to the curb, gets out without a word, crosses the street into some stranger's yard and starts pilfering flowers. I sit in the passenger seat with my broken leg jammed against the windshield, craning my neck to look up and down the neat rows of little boxy houses, white and blue and pink, half expecting some little old lady to fling open the screen door and loose a pair of schnauzers on her. But soon she's back, climbing behind the wheel to lay a fistful of lilac and pear blossoms on the dashboard, nesting them against the cardboard box that holds the ashes. 100 or so miles down the road, as the flowers begin to pale, we slow down, lower the windows, and with no small feeling of ceremony, cast them to the prairie. Then another stop in some other little farm town. So it goes, 2,000 miles across the North Country. A sluggish one-car memorial procession and petty crime spree from Mr. Blake's funeral home on 4th Street in Thunder Bay, home again to the faraway uplands of Montana.